Good morning. One of the buzzwords that's trending at the moment is Christians deconstructing their faith. And I have gone through deconstructing myself, but I came back to reconstructing. To be honest, if I had to rely on the church and the Christian community to remain in faith, if that was all I had, it's not been enough for me. I know it's both important. It's this paradox that you have to stay with the faith community to keep the fire burning, because if you isolate yourself and don't stay within the faith community, you can burn out, because it's hard to keep your faith in isolation. That's hard. You start questioning your beliefs, but some questioning is healthy and needed. That you have to examine what you believe and why you believe it. That it's not just a crutch. It's not just something you hold on to because it makes you feel better. It's truth. There is a God, and He loves us, and He wants to be in our lives, and He wants us to know Him. That's truth. It's not a crutch. It's not just to make us feel better. God is real. He exists. So why I say that, if it was just up to the church community, is that it's this: the church is broken as well. As hard as Christians sometimes are on the world, judging and saying that, this is wrong in your life and you have to fix it, they're equally as hard on each other. I can't count the number of times Christians have made me feel small and judged, and like, yeah, the way you're doing it is not exactly right. The way you're believing is not exactly right. You're oversharing, or you're undersharing, or you're doing this wrong, or you're doing that wrong. Do it this way. This is the way you're supposed to have a relationship with God. And it's hard. It's like every day you just hear what you're doing wrong and how you're doing it wrong. It sometimes make you feel like you're not good enough for God, And I think that's true both for the world and inside the Christian community. So it's so hard, but I do want to tell you that this is truth, that God does exist, and He does love you, and He does have a purpose for your life, and He's holding out His hand, and He's there. He wants a relationship with you. He wants to be there for you. Go and examine it. Look at the evidence, and not evidence of what people are saying. Go and examine it for yourself. Look at how precise and engineered our world appears, and the probability of that just happening by chance is so small. It requires more faith to reject a designer than it is to accept it. And for some reason, we do live in a broken world with broken people who are harsh and judging, and this world is hard as nails. But also there's a softness, there's something that keeps us up and builds us up, and you can find that on rare occasions with other people. So don't just isolate, but also don't expect that you can find perfect love and perfect acceptance within the Christian community. There is love, there is sacrifice, but it's also just broken people just trying to do their best as well, who are hypocrites, who are judgmental, who are harsh and judging. So it's this double thing, but God is not like that. God is not that. He is loving, He is softness, He is acceptance, He's grace, He is mercy. He's a Father, a loving, perfect Father who is there and who loves us. Hope you have a good week.